in terms of where you are in your career, how what really stands out to you as those milestones and accomplishments that speak to who you are and what you're most proud of?
Yeah, absolutely. So like I think one of my prouder moments um after starting like my professional career was actually when I was first interviewing for internships. Um, in Fort Myers, where I live, there is a few firms that every FGCU graduate wants to work for. Every accounting graduate wants to land at these destination employers in the area, and and so I got the opportunity to interview with one. Um, but prior to interviewing there, I interviewed with like a smaller, lesser known company for an internship. And they were doing like the primary source of revenue for their business was logistics. So they were doing like a lot of importing and exporting. And they also had like a small branch that did some public accounting services as well. Um, so they offered me, and I think the following day um, is when I had that second interview with this like primo destination, you know. So I was super excited about it. And in the interview, I felt like I had done well. I felt like I connected with the interviewer, and I asked about next steps as we were closing. And he said, well, you know, we're going to probably ask you to come back to interview with a partner in the firm. Um, and, you know, then we'll make a decision from there. And so, well, the reason why I'm asking is because I do have an offer out there. But this is something that I'm really passionate about. I have a huge appreciation for this firm. And he kind of looked at me with a smile and said, well, if we didn't like you, you wouldn't be here. So I kind of like maybe took that as like a clue as to like maybe they were going to extend an offer. Um, when I spoke to my dad later that day, and said, "Dad, this is the situation that I'm in. I gotta return these people's phone call and tell them whether or not I want to take the job. And I also have a really good feeling about this job that I just interviewed with, and I really like this firm, and this is the place that I really want to be." And so my dad said, "Well, son, you know, a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. It's hard to get jobs out there. You should probably go with the sure thing." And I said, "Well, you know, I think I'm just going to take a risk on this one and just, you know, put myself out there and see what happens." So I called the place back. I said, "Thanks, but no thanks. I just interviewed with another firm. They haven't extended an offer yet, but I feel really good about it." Um, so the very next day, I got a phone call, and I was actually working, so I missed it. But I got a voicemail that said, "Hi, Stephen. My name's so and so. Just calling to extend an offer for an internship." So I got the job that I wanted. You know, took the leap of faith, believed in myself, and good things happened.